Hello, my name is Cassie, and well, Cassie's tired because Cassie just got done working roughly 13 hours for the night. I'm a truck driver, and I work at night, and I've been trying to take care of my health, and well, I seem to be doing a better job than the doctors lately. Doesn't make any sense. Give you a little bit about me. I've been trying to figure out my own health issues because of an incident that I had with my gynecologist. And if this is a little TMI, like, go ahead and change it, but I'm just trying to help out the gals that, are like me and need help. If you can search for this video, then kudos. But never give up the search for your knowledge, because knowledge is power. And you also see what works for you, because everybody's different, and they're like, oh yeah, I think this is like the best supplement, and then it's like, no, this is the best supplement. Oh, well, I swear by this medication, but it's this medication. No, it's whatever works for you. Talk to your doctor. Fortunately, my doctor got upset when I asked him, hey, does metformin cause kidney issues? Then I looked it up. He got so angry. And then this is just my general doctor. Because, give you a rundown. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, endometriosis, and gout. And I don't know if they're all what would you say? I'd say I don't know if they're all like connected to each other. Yeah, connected. There we go. But I'm trying to test out this new theory of vitamin deficiency because I'm tired of being on medications like metformin. Metformin is there to help treat the PCOS, PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, whatever you want to call it. And I was doing a little bit of research, and it said that it can actually doesn't cause kidney issues, it makes them worse. And my cat's being weird right now. Yes, you're on camera. Anyway, wait. Haha, kitty. Anyway, so right now, I just wanted to go through this and be like, all right, give you my story, my background. Might as well share it, I was watching a video once though, on YouTube, of a lady that had a bleeding issue, like me, because I don't have the amenorrhea when it comes to polycystic ovarian syndrome. I have I can't stop bleeding like a stuffed pig. See these wrinkles? That's how serious I am. Anyway, so I was diagnosed. Okay, so I'm 32 now, local truck driver, and I drive at night. So it's like I got all these things like kind of just working against me, and I do not have the best diet. Truck drivers do not. We don't know how to diet. We don't know how to walk. Have you ever? How many healthy truck drivers do you know? Very few. And how many female truck drivers do you know? Very few. Excuse me. So, my talking points today. My polycystic ovarian syndrome. And I have to write this down because then I forget about it. How long have I had it? Well, my endometriosis and my polycystic ovarian syndrome kind of coincide with each other, because I didn't find out that I had either one until I was 22, 23, and I'm 32 now. So I've had it known about it for almost a decade. So I guess 2008, I had a surgery in May of 2008 to have a cyst burn off my ovary, which I have pictures, but I can't find them. I don't know where they're at. And it was mostly because I was trying to have kids. My ex-husband was in the military, and I wanted kids, and I figured, well, let's have kids. I'm 22. I weighed a lot less. I weighed like, oh shoot, I'd say 80 pounds less than I do right now, maybe, because like, well, I didn't know what PCOS was, and it was still new. 2008? Are you kidding me? I didn't know anything about that yet. But you know, I kind of had suspicions, but like the symptoms of PCOS and endometriosis, you know, pain, pelvic pain. I went and I actually saw my gynecologist recently, and I was having an issue, actually, like I would say December 6th. December 6th, and it's unusual that I can remember a date like that, because, well, my doctor was like, hey, how do you feel about having kids? Because I don't have any kids. I'm 32, no kids, been married, divorced, yeah, no kids, thankfully. But she was like, how do you feel about kids? I said, well, I'm good on them right now. I'm good. But, you know, if it happens, it happens. But, you know, it's like I really want to get my bleeding under control because it's messing up my sex life. And, you know, it's like I got a boyfriend that doesn't want to do the deed, you know, if I'm on the period. So what's the point? So my doctor was like, well, we can give you a what is it? They go inside the your uterus and they like clip out a piece of it because they want to test for cancer, and it's like I broke down in tears. I was like, no, because last time you insisted that I have a colposcopy, which is where they go in and they clip out a piece of your cervix, because it's like, hey, you have asymmetrical cells, so we want to test for cancer. Well, I don't have cancer, and my test came out normal, so what the fuck? So, yeah, like, my cat's distracting me. Sorry, people. I'm trying to get this out to you. Then she offered to put me on birth control, and I don't do well with birth control. Birth control makes me bleed even longer. And they're like, oh, well, you just haven't found the right dosage. Really? Because I've been taking birth control since I was like, I don't know, 16, 17 years old. Because, you know, girls lose their virginity whenever they lose their virginity, and my mom didn't want to be a grandma, so she put my butt on birth control. I wish I would have known that I had a choice, because people don't think about this. They're like, oh yeah, I'm going to use birth control to control my PCOS. But what if the birth control is causing your PCOS? Like, you ever wondered about that, maybe? I mean, like my doctor was trying to tell me, she's like, well, birth control didn't cause your PCOS. And it's like, yeah, it might have. It might have. Because, kind of had a regular period until I started trying to do that crap. Especially the depot shot. Depot shot was like a 3-month bleeding period. But, anyway, so that made me cry. Because I was like, they want to sterilize me. I don't even have kids yet. I want kids. I mean, why take that hope away from me? And it's like, honestly, if you can reverse it, why not? Right? So, symptoms, pain, lots of pain. See, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Many cysts on your ovaries, and it's a condition. Medications I'm taking for it. I'm taking metformin. And that is, actually, this is what's been working for me. Because my doctor has been, my general doctor actually found out in 2012 that metformin could help with polycystic ovarian syndrome. And it's, he had me on like weird, like different levels of the medication. For me, it's actually like, because they have it in a, It's like you can get 500 milligram, a 650 or 680, and a 1,000 milligram tablet. For me, what works is the 1,000 milligram tablet, but cut in half. Because the way how medicine is compounded, so it's like you're only getting like a certain amount or whatever. So it's like I take 1,000 milligrams of metformin a day. 1,000 milligrams a day. And at one time I was actually taking 2,000 a day. And another time I was taking, what was it? Like almost 16 or 1,800 milligrams a day. Like, dude, come on. You're telling me I got polycystic ovarian syndrome. You're telling me that this medication is going to help, but it's not helping. Metformin is supposed to help you lose weight. I gain weight on metformin. Anybody else got that issue? Like, really, does anybody else have that issue? Like, they're gaining weight on metformin. Like, if you do, shoot me a comment. I did have a surgery in 2008. That's how I found out I had endometriosis. And it was kind of sucky. It was so sucky. Like, I remember it was a laparoscopic surgery. They burnt a cyst off my ovary. They scraped out some scar tissue in my uterus. And for 3 days, my ex-husband had to go to work. And I remember it took me 3 days. I was only taking some Motrin for the pain. I was prescribed Vicodin, but my ex-husband couldn't go get the prescription filled for me, and I couldn't get it prescribed there, or filled there. Couldn't get it filled there at that moment. And because he was in the military. And thankfully everything's free. Woo! I can imagine. I was wondering why I couldn't have kids. Now I kind of know. But yeah, I found that out. I found out I had endometriosis and PCOS in 2008 when I had my surgery. And give you a little backdrop on the endometriosis. I found out, it's like, all right, pelvic pain, bleeding in between periods, and bleeding during sex. I did encounter that. I was like, well, why wasn't I told about this symptom? So, let's see, causes. There's no known actual cause for endometriosis. This is what I'm getting from Google, right? But this is also stuff that I've been told. Retrograde menstruation. So it's like your blood, instead of flowing out, it's flowing the other way, man. It's like, bro, we're gonna go up towards your ovaries and we're gonna really mess things up. Let's see, transformation of your cells, your perinatal cells, I think, peritoneal cells. Just means that your cells, like, on different organs change. Like, your cells can change. It's like, okay, cool, whatever. Not really cool, but whatever. Embryonic cell transformation. Don't know, I'd have to look that up. Surgical scar implantation. So it's like anytime that you have a surgery, you can actually have the cells where they change and can become that issue. Anybody ever seen the movie House? Or not movie, the show House. There was this one episode, and it like resonated with me because there was this. It was during the time that I had first been diagnosed with endometriosis. Was this doctor? She was getting ready to pass out, and it was like, oh, get a doctor, what? And then it turns out she had endometriosis. She was actually bleeding internally from it because the uterine lining, basically, cells of it, the cells of the uterine lining can grow on other organs and can cause internal bleeding. So basically, walking around with PCOS and endometriosis, you're a walking time bomb. Be careful with your health. The medications, they didn't give me no medications. Let's see, what is endometriosis defined as? It's defined as a condition resulting from the appearance of endometrial tissue outside the uterus and causing pelvic pain. Yeah, a lifetime of pelvic pain. At least a decade. Love it. Not really. And one thing that it's my gynecologist. She just peeved me off like so bad. Like, dude, like seriously, you're gonna put me on hormones when I have a hormone imbalance. If you have a hormone imbalance, why do you need more artificial hormones? Especially like for me, I already know the birth control doesn't work. So why? Why are the people still trying to give me synthetic hormones? They're like, "Oh, we'll just change your diet, lose weight, exercise." Well, considering that I work at night, I don't see much of the sun. Considering that I'm a truck driver, so I drive sitting down. Sometimes, especially if there's no rest areas, thankfully I'm local. I'm a local driver. Oh, thank you. I've already been through the poop of being over the road. I'm good. I can drive straight 4.5 hours driving. So it's like I'm not really working out, and I just switch trailers when I get out of state and then head back. So I'm like, all right, not getting much exercise. And so I'm like, all right, I need to start taking my vitamins. And I think it was a fluke. Like, it feels like a fluke because like last time I tried taking these multivitamins, it wasn't working. Nothing was working for me. I even went on phentermine and topiramate or whatever. Phentermine's a weight loss medication, and I'm not even supposed to be on any of this stuff because I'm a truck driver. So I'm like, all right, I gotta find a more natural way to do this. And also be able to have energy because, like, oh my goodness, like the last few days have just been hell, like constant fatigue. And I listened to one of my friends finally because he always told me, he's like, just double up on your multivitamin. You'll be fine. Just double up on your multivitamin. I'm like, what? And you can see how much white hair I have. And that can actually be a vitamin deficiency too. White hair. I have a white eyebrow hair. No, you can't see it. Alright. So I even have a white eyebrow hair. Like, I'm 32 and have white hair. Are you kidding me? Like, my parents didn't start getting white hair until they're like 40s. But anyway, so the third thing that I have is gout. What is it? It's a buildup of uric acid in the blood. Cat. Stop it, cat. My cat fucking with me. Pardon my language. Buildup of uric acid in the blood causing small crystals to form in joints, causing arthritis. And it could also be, yeah, it could be painful sometimes. Like for me, it's in my right big toe, and it's in my right knee, and it's kind of in my hips and my back. And I was diagnosed with that in 2013. I was thinking too, like, how could this be possibly as simple as a vitamin deficiency? And it's like, everything just kind of makes sense as you get older. You don't like really pay attention because you think you know it all. Well, I know, that's how I was. I'm like, oh yeah, I know it all. But I don't. Any thyroid tests that my doctor would do for me always came out normal. And, be careful with your medications. See how different medication... Talk to the pharmacist. It's like, because sometimes your doctor ain't going to tell you everything. But, the pharmacists, they got computer programs that tell you, like, how certain medications interact with other certain medications. That is the whole point of a pharmacy assistant, too. Like, because I really wanted to be a pharmacy assistant. But I had to get back into a truck because my ex-husband was lazy. Like me right now. Because I'm tired. I just got done working like 13 hours. Yeah, 13 hours. So for me, my vitamins I'm taking right now is because I shop at Walmart. And honestly, kudos to anybody that even starts it. Like when you get to the point of like, don't feel that you need to start out organic. Okay? Because honestly, any start is a good start. Any start is a good start. And it's like the one a day. make it twice a day, and it'll make a huge difference. I started it, it's February 8th now, 2018, and I started it towards the end of January, doubling up on my multivitamin because of my period, because I saw a video of some, man, I can't remember her name, but she was on YouTube, and she was basically going through the same thing as me with the bleeding. And I was like, dude, it was, for her, it was as simple as an iron deficiency. I'm not deficient in iron. You know, they tested me for anemia, and it's like, all right, I don't have anemia. It's like, all right, if I don't have anemia, then what's wrong with me? But no, so I take basically Walmart brand for now, because I'm not rich. Sorry, truck drivers aren't rich. Well, yeah. And you know what's sad too is what I haul is like my worst enemy. Carbs. I haul bread. I haul cake. I haul donuts. Oh man. And you go into the bakeries, it smells like pizza. Or like you go into there's a bakery in La Habra, because I live in Southern California. It smells like donuts. Oh my goodness, it just smells so yummy. And not just that, but depending on when I would go and where I would get free stuff. Free stuff, dude. And I could take as much as I wanted. And I'm like, I'm not, okay, yeah, I'm a fatty. I'm gonna eat it. No, but thankfully I'm on this run now, which they don't give out any freebies. They're cheap bastards. Which is good. It's good for my health-ish. But so I take the Equate multivitamin for adults. Double up on it because, well, need to do it. I'm taking a Super B Complex by Nature Made. I'm taking a magnesium 250 milligram by Spring Valley. A D3 5000 IU Spring Valley. And B1 250 milligram by Spring Valley. And then I take my metformin. Take the half of a 1,000 milligram tablet 2 times a day. And for my gout, I take allopurinol. So I've been testing something else out, and it's 300 milligrams once a day. It don't work for me. They're like, oh yeah, it's here to prevent an attack. It's like, no, this ain't preventing anything. I still have pain in my toe. I still have pain in my knee. They're like, well, it's your diet. Okay. They're like, you need to stop drinking soda. I'm like, you know, long ago I stopped drinking soda because soda makes me feel sick. I actually drank a root beer, A&W root beer, 2 days ago because, well, we had it in the, oh man, we had it in the fridge. But last time I went on a soda drinking spree was last year in July because, well, I wanted to party and we were camping, so instead of alcohol I used soda. And oh man, like last time I was on the verge of getting sick too. I drank almost a fifth of Jack whiskey to myself. That was smart. Not really. And I had like 2 packets of Emergency. So I was flooding my body with alcohol and vitamins. And it worked. It worked. I mean, I was really surprised because, you know, and also that I'm not really around anybody. I might see, like maybe cross paths with people, like, very rarely. I very rarely see people because of my schedule. And then my schedule will change after August. Gotta go on an Illinois trip. But I hear for gout, cherry juice, tart cherry juice is good for you, and celery. Especially celery seed extract, celery, anything celery. And it's great for guys because it gives guys boners. But My man don't like celery. So I need to find a way to sneak some stuff up in his diet because he is the pickiest, poopiest eater out there. I mean, I'm a poopy eater, but I'm not that picky. Oh, and another thing, because I'm doing, trying to basically see if I have a vitamin deficiency, especially in the D vitamin. Well, I'm going to because I don't work in the sun. Because it causes anxiety and a whole mess of like health issues having the vitamin deficiency. One I've seen was anxiety, stress. They say get stress out of your life, but it's like, well, my life's not super stressful. It's pretty just chill and relaxed and boring. But I've been an avid nail biter my whole life, and I have ADD. But yeah, no, I have no nails because, well, what am I doing? The whole time I'm driving is chewing on my nails, chewing. I still got some grease. Got some grease from work. But yeah, so I'm interested in knowing like anybody else's take. Oh, and I also have carpal tunnel. That's part of the gout in my hands. I actually had to stop crocheting because my hands were hurting so bad. So it hurts to draw, it hurts to write, it hurts to crochet, it hurts to do anything with my hands. Actually, and I just started doing the vitamin thing, like more than just a multivitamin, like 2 days ago. Actually, no, a day ago. Yeah, a day ago. So we'll see how that works. I'm doubling up on everything, and let's see how it works. And I got to give it 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months. Because I got to make sure this isn't a fluke. And if I can take myself off of metformin, hells to the yeah, son. My goal is to get off of the prescription medication and eventually find my way over to organic supplements. And change my diet. I was surprised I was able to be a raw vegan for about a month. And then I went and ate some In-N-Out. I was like, girl, you gonna get me some In-N-Out? Oh, my Lord. Lordy. Okay, yeah, I know. Killed it with some In-N-Out. Killed my diet with some In-N-Out. And, yeah, but so far lately I've been dealing with, like, I guess they call it rosacea, but it's like red. And it's like, it's hot too, like, whew, I'm burning up. Like, but yeah, so like also, just kind of give you my stats, like just to end the video real quick, because I know I'm taking up a lot of time. I am not diagnosed with a vitamin deficiency. This is me checking my symptoms, watching my body, and one of the biggest predictors that I have seen so far in my body has been my period. The way how I feel. And my age is creeping up on me, so I gotta take better care of myself. So yeah, I'm 32 going on 33. I'm a local truck driver. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, endometriosis, and gout, among other things. Those are the big precursors. Or big cursors. Curse them! Curse those disease. Anyway, and trying to make my health better. If I can help out other truck drivers, hell to the yeah. If you want to know more stories about my bleeding episodes, I have some very interesting stories. And I'm sure everybody else does. But, if you want to hear it, let me know. Why not? So yeah, have a good night, good day, good evening, good afternoon. Watch your symptoms, talk to your doctor, and, you know, if they get peeved off, let the doctor get peeved off. Because you know what? They aren't you. Only you're going to know your body as well as you do. Doesn't matter if you're going with a smile or a frown or crying, you're bawling your eyes out. You tell them, hey, I feel like crap. I feel like I'm dying and I don't know why. And don't tell them, you know what? A vitamin deficiency, they can also be seen as many mental disorders. Yeah, like bipolar, depression, which I am clinically depressed. But you wouldn't know that if you see me walking out on the street. You just see me walking like damn, who's that fine chick with the angry face? And I'm just like, I don't know. Who's that? Anyway. Peace, cheese, lemon squeeze, y'all.